Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot. So in the last episode we started off the game and got to our first boss here, Papu Papu, who, in this episode, we are going to promptly destroy. So it's time to wake up, Papu Papu. I am here to kind of make you die. So he just kind of spins his thing around, you come, and you jump on his head, and he's like, oh, no, you jumped on my head, how could you do such a thing to me? And then you do it again. And he's like, not again, why could you do that again? And then you get hit accidentally. And you do it again, and he's like, oh, I can't take this anymore. And he's like, I'm out. And you're like, whoa! How's that for an intro to an episode? Wow. That was a lot of energy. So, moving on from the super energetic Papu Papu, we're moving on to Rolling Stones, even though we've run into Rolling Stones of numerous varieties already in this game, of both the chasing us variety and the rolling side to side like that one variety. Apparently we have another bonus stage in this episode. I figured out her name in between episodes. It's Tana. Tana Bandicoot, of course. How could I have forgotten that? It's like Tana. Shouldn't that be obvious or something? Okay there, Mr. Turtle. Way to have that little thing just kind of clip through you. But this is what I mean. So see, there are trampolines on the inside. It's a secret, don't tell anybody. But turtles, when you flip them over, they're trampolines. Oh no, oh hey, we got our Woodabaga, okay. I was afraid that the explosion was going to blow the Woodabaga away. So let's get our life from the inside there. And now we are about to get blown up, unless we just kind of take the hit anyway from the Rolling Stone there. That didn't work out as well as I was hoping it's going to. But hey, we're still alive. We still have a Woodabaga, so I can't really complain. That's the second one, okay. Oh no, it doesn't matter now. Well, I mean, this stage there actually is, it's impossible to get the gem, unfortunately, as of right now. Luckily, we did not lose our Tana tokens, however. That's why it should be easy to remember, because they're Tana tokens. It, like, rolls off the tongue. Kind of like beads of water or something. Okay, so I can still get you, Mr. Bots, even though it doesn't really matter. And you, Woodabaga, be careful, that will fall, and we will just waste our Woodabaga right now. But we'll get the bonus stage. We'll get the bonus stage all right. For how well last episode went, this episode I am getting hit a lot. Very quickly. So we gotta bounce our way across this little bridge of bosses here. Hit that one and bounce our way right onto the next one like it was no thing. Just like nothing ever happened. Also, bouncing off screen really kind of scares me. So let's just get rid of those. Those bosses are no fun anyway. 14%, thank you, Tana. While we're up here kind of floating in the trees, because that makes a whole bunch of sense. I guess bandicoots are tree-dwelling creatures. So back to Rolling Stones here. With our Tana tokens no longer a concern, we can move on. And there's the spot where we need the gem for. Also, it's very lucky. I definitely almost got crushed by that Rolling Stone there. It was a very close call of sorts. Perfect, okay. So, ooh, we got ourselves a, what's his name? Nitrous Brio, I believe. Neocortex and Embryo. Nitrous Brio. Embryo? I mean, it's embryo, but, yeah, I think it's nitrous. It doesn't really matter. I'm just driving myself insane. Also, look at those eyebrows. I love the music here, by the way. So this is Hog Wild. It's quite the stage where you ride this hog and it goes wild, essentially. It's kind of like Girls Gone Wild, except with hogs. I mean, honestly, did you see Crash Bandicoot's eyes there? This is basically the exact same thing. So don't run into those, because for some reason hogs are unable to run over little women with their crazy hair and stuff. So just don't accidentally run into one of them. Try to get all the boxes here. This stage is actually quite difficult to get all the boxes on, because there's no going back. If you miss one, you miss it. So that one's to the right. You gotta jump over your roasted brethren here as well, because that's not morbid, or in this case, go under your roasted brethren. So that's not morbid or anything at all. So this last one here, you go to the right, right? Oh, thank God, okay. The last one always fools me with which direction you're supposed to go. Glad we got it right on the first try, and we even got a perfect, and we got ourselves our second gem of the game! As you get more gems, you do have to watch all the gems you already have go by as they go by. So later on, once you get like 20 some odd gems, you get to see a lot of gems just fly on by before the gem that you just got. So this is the last, I guess you could call it a stage, a level of Island 1. There is 3 islands in this game, so we're almost done with Island 1 already. I know, right? This is another vertical one. This is what I was supposed to do on that first stage, on the Great Gate. That's what I was supposed to do to get the Woodabaga, whose name is Aku Aku, by the way. I always call him Woodabaga, and I don't think I'll probably ever call him Aku Aku again in this entire LP. But just so that you know, he does have a name, and it is Aku Aku. Got our second Tana token there. Oh, this is one of them where you jump, and then you jump on it and you hit it. That way you can land on it, because if they're not actual platforms, you cannot land. Ooh, barely made that jump there. Okay, let's take our time so that we don't get roasted accidentally. Because you never know, those things can be kind of tricksy sometimes with their roasting qualities. Bounce right on you. You are roasting times. Okay. So the monkeys, just try not to hit them while they're rolling, because they'll bounce you back, probably to your death. So just be careful. Also, finally killed that one. You can safely jump underneath those when they're at full height. It looks like you're gonna get hit, but you won't. You can trust me on that one. That is, of course, if you trust me. If you don't trust me, well, you can try it for yourself and or take the video as proof. I promise it's not hacks. Moving along here. Hello, little lady. I'm gonna bounce on your thing and spin you away. You're just gone. Also, you will slide on this moss here. As you can see, it's kind of slickery. Slickery doodah, slickery day. I'm pretty sure that's how that song goes. Give me the last life before I get blown up and they get blown away. Because your lives will, when they get blown up by the TNT, they just go away. They just fly away, kind of like the ladies do when you spin them. So I would recommend trying to avoid getting your lives blown up. I mean, it kind of makes sense. If your life didn't go away when you got blown up, it wouldn't really be much of a life, then would it? It'd be more like an invincible or something. Tana, we're already at 20%. Oh, I guess it's with the advent of the other gem that I got. That's why the percentage increased so much. Though we're on the 8th or the 9th? Out of 32 levels. So we are moving at a pretty good clip here. That's not to say that there isn't a lot to do with all the gems and stuff to collect, and then backtracking to do with them, and stuff like that. This is kind of more tedious than it's worth, especially when you do that, because you can see the things will start to turn back over, and you'll have to fall down all the way to the bottom if you screw up, and start that whole section over. So if you can avoid screwing up, I recommend it. I mean, I know that's kind of standard advice. If you cannot screw up, please don't screw up. Oh no, I lost my Woodabaga. Okay, Aku Aku, I'm sorry. I kind of wasted you there. And for some reason, I thought I had 2 of you. Maybe I did. Maybe I wasted both of my Woodabagas. Just watch out for flames and then get stabbed accidentally because you weren't paying attention. That is how they get you. There's just a lot going on at one time, and you're like, what is real? I just kind of went through that guy's head and failed to bounce on him. Well, that's depressing. I wonder if we could get on top of that. I mean, of course, it's not going to do anything. I'm just morbidly curious. You probably could. However, it's not going to get you anything, so don't worry about it, Jake. And go, go, go! Oh my god, we almost got stabbed right up the posterior by that thing. That was very dangerous. So jump in time, and then don't get stabbed, thank you. I cut that one way too close. This is kind of the same thing as what I was saying about the upstream level. Just take your time. There's a lot going on. For the most part, I mean, even on these little ramps, it's not too hard to sit in place and just not get killed. So for instance, right here, we're just going to do that, and then we're going to jump across them both when it's safe. Because unlike... No! no! Unlike the spiky things, which are not all on the same timer, the fire things will always all be on the same timer. So when there's 2 in a row like they are here, you gotta go right after they go, otherwise it's just probably gonna end up with you being cooked. And you don't want to get cooked. So we need the pink gem there for something. Let's keep on going here. Wait, I see 2 more in a row. Oh my god, 3 in a row even. You can barely make it through that one. Okay. Keep it up here. I'm kind of surprised there's not boxes on each of these platforms as a way to kind of like distract you. Oh, I guess they make up for it by giving you 4 lives there. Okay, and now this is kind of tricksy. We're gonna... Well, I guess we already died, so it really doesn't matter. But we got all those boxes anyway. That one, and then all you have to do is land on the finish. Just like that. But we died, so it doesn't even matter if we got all the boxes. Which I don't think we did, because I'm pretty sure there's boxes back in the pink path. But that's okay. So up the creek! We're going up the creek on the second island. Which is kind of... Creek is a weird word. It just looks weird. Also, really, I didn't get... Wow, that was a depressing attempt at everything there. It was a depressing attempt at a jump, at getting a Woodabaga. I called him Aku Aku there because I was going to apologize to him. I was going to say sorry to Aku Aku for kind of failing him. And then it... What? No! See, that's exactly what I mean. You just get a little hasty, running through the level, and you go straight into the fish. And he takes away your Woodabaga. And it's just not good times. And it makes you feel like a failure, is really what it does. Jump on that guy. Is that a... Yeah, that is a Tana token. You monkey, you scared me there. You don't want to spin a monkey when it's rolling. Because like I said earlier, you'll bounce off of it, and you'll go flying. And in this level especially, you'll just go flying straight into the water. And you will not be returning from that water. Well, you will. It'll just be at a checkpoint instead. So that fish just jumped. So we're safe to make this, and safe to make that. It would have been mean if they put a fish right in between those two. You, monkey, you're gone. You. Luckily, that was actually pretty decent timing for that. I didn't completely think through how I was going to tackle that whole scenario. But it worked out in the end. These logs are very conveniently placed. Also, okay, this is a kind of mean thing. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, wait for the lily pads to come back up. You have to hit that and then come back, back here, and then down there in the corner, a jumpy bots and a dynamite appear. I've already died, so I'm not going to come back and get them, but they're right down there, and it's just like, it makes you backtrack through this thing of stuff, and it's mean. But now you at least know that they are there. So wait for the fish and the timing, and life is good, and we now have an extra life and a Tana token. That's 2 of Tana tokens and a lot of lives. 41 lives? That's not too bad. Okay, fish. You almost screwed me with your timing there. It was just like right above my head, so I couldn't jump. Last Tana token? Do we have a crazier bonus round this time? The bonus rounds can get pretty tricksy. They get pretty easy to fall off of accidentally. Oh wow, I kind of, like, clipped my way through those boxes there. Beautiful. That was just lovely. That felt good, that looked good, everything about that was good. Pay attention, because there. You don't want to take your hand off of the D-pad, because if you do, you're likely to die. You'll just fall right into that pit right after that. Right after the multi-bots blows up, and then you just hit the bots below it, and if you don't get a super jump, if you don't hold the jump button to get your high jump like you do in Mario, then you won't be able to clear the bots on the right, and you'll just die. And you won't die. You'll fall out of the treetops, and you won't get to save in your bonus round. Okay, fish and Clampy guy all out of the way, and now we have the finish line. We didn't get a perfect, we didn't get a gem, but we did beat the level. And that's all that really matters. So now that we've gone up the creek, Next time on Let's Play Crash Bandicoot, we will take on the second boss of the game, Ripperoo. So until then, thank you guys all so very much for watching this, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.